Over the past, I want to say 2 months, they've been on and off kidnapped by a hacker. It's sort of like this on and off relationship they have with this hacker where sometimes he's kidnapped them and locked them in an abandoned prison or in an abandoned hospital room, and sometimes they escape and they just go right back to their house and do the same shit all over again the next day. Before we jump into the real thick of the plot, I just gotta say, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you're looking to get a great domain name, build a beautiful looking website or online store, Squarespace is the place for you. You can go to squarespace.com/Danny to get 10% off your first purchase. So, there's that. So all the backstory you need to know on V and Chad is that they're being sort of like chased by this hacker. He's been hacking their YouTube channel and trying to delete videos. He's apparently been doing it to other YouTubers too, but they've never actually shown any evidence of this. Just all in all, stalking them and being very creepy. So that's what you need to know going into this video. It all starts when Chad Wildclay and V Quaint are hanging out with the Sheriff family. They're actually scuba diving for an abandoned safe and pond monster at Sheriff Fam house, exploring underwater pool. If you watched one of my other videos about the Sheriff family, you know that there was this whole other storyline with an abandoned safe. I guess Chad Wildclay is looking for another abandoned safe in this pond. I guess at the Sheriff family house, like, abandoned safes are just a dime a dozen. They grow like weeds over there. You can't look under any rock or really even take 2 steps without tripping over an abandoned safe.
Oh, there's definitely something down here. I think I found the safe.
You did?
There's something metal and square down here. Let me go down and see if I can grab it.
So this is towards the end of this video. Chad is in the water looking sick as hell, like the real ninja he is. He says he's found something that feels square and metal underwater, and he thinks it might be the abandoned safe. So let's see what he pulls up.
I got it. Oh, I got it. I got it with my hand.
Do you need my help?
It's coming up. Oh my gosh, it's really heavy. Oh, here it comes. I might need your help to pull it up. Here it is. What is this? Wait, this doesn't look like a safe.
Wait, this doesn't look like a safe. Wait, he's right, that doesn't look like a safe at all. How the fuck did he feel that underwater and think that was a safe?
Jeez, Chad, I can't believe you pulled this whole thing up.
Yeah.
And look how long it is. How did he think that was a safe? Okay. It's got like a ridged edge and it's like 6 feet long. But it is made out of metal, so it could be a safe. But what happens next is not for the faint of heart.
Me, I think I might have found it.
Really?
I found something square and metal down here. It's super heavy.
All right, come, bring it to me.
I'm gonna see if I can go down and get it.
Chad, something in the water! Hurry, come towards me! Oh my God, hurry, Chad, come on! Oh my God! Are you okay? Are you okay? Chad, hurry, 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 Chad! Come on, hurry! Chad! 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 Chad!
That must be traumatizing. Can you imagine that happening to you? I should probably have mentioned this, but they're married. I mean, this poor girl V is just watching her husband get absolutely destroyed by what can only be described as a pond monster. Anyway, that's the end of that video. It's a pretty good cliffhanger. Now, if you had to guess what was going to happen next, I'll give you 3 options and tell me which one you think would be the best approach for V to take. Call some sort of search and rescue team to help get her husband out of the pond. Jump in the pond herself and risk getting attacked by the pond monster to save her husband. Or throw some sort of flotation device into the pond for her husband to grab onto. Well, if you guessed any of those, you would be wrong. But if you guessed that she thought that Chad got sucked down the drainage pipes of the pond, so she followed the drainage pipes to some random farm to look for Chad, then you would be correct. Congratulations, you win $5,000. Now this theory may seem a little far-fetched. Like, she just saw Chad get attacked by a monster, why does she think he got sucked down a drainage pipe? That's a great point, but when you see how thick the drainage pipes are, it starts to make a lot more sense.
I have to do a little bit of investigating to see where this go. But come on. Chad! Chad!
One thing's for sure though, she hasn't stopped screaming Chad between the last video and this one.
Chad! 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 It's Chad! Oh my gosh! Oh, he says, "Hey V, it's me, Chad. I found something really cool." Well, duh, I know it's you, Chad. It's from your cell phone.
Just when she's about to lose hope, she starts getting text messages from Chad. But he's acting a little suspicious in the text messages. And we find out later that it was this hacker the whole time.
Are you okay? He says, "I'm fine, perfect health." Well, I'm really glad he's in perfect health, but that's really weird. So what happened? Okay, so he wrote back, "I got sucked through the drainage pipe." I guess we guessed correctly.
Well, I guess she's not as dumb as we thought. He really did get sucked through those 1-inch PVC pipes that we were just looking at. Damn, Chad is slimmer than I thought. He's a slim little guy. Slim little boy.
I'm gonna ask him where he is, because that's pretty important. What? This is a weird respawn. Take 50 steps north and 30 steps east.
So this mysterious person who she thinks is Chad starts texting her clues on how to find Chad. He leads her to this building. She tries to get in, but...
Chad?
That doesn't work. Eventually, Chad's clues lead her into this weird, like, living room area.
Where am I? Why am I in this weird living room? That's weird. Somebody frame a dollar bill. Maybe it's the first dollar that I ever made in their job. People do that usually.
Yeah, people usually do that. People usually frame the first dollar they made from their job. I'd say 9 times out of 10, people frame the first dollar they made from their job. But then things take a creepy turn. The text messages tell her to go into the basement.
All right, maybe he already found something cool and he needs the keys for them. I guess this is the only door that will probably lead to the basement. So let's go. Basement is really dark, but I guess most basements are always dark. Let me turn on my flashlight here. I can't really see where I'm going.
Immediately, it's too dark to see. So she does what any logical person would do, and she turns on her phone flashlight and shines it right in her eyes.
Can't really see where I'm going, but I'm feeling around, and there's more bars. All right, I'm just gonna crawl around because it's kind of a tight space. Different type of wall.
She walks around in this dark basement for a while, and the only thing she can feel are like cinder block walls and big metal bars going up and down. And she's like, okay, this seems like a regular basement. I guess I'll just keep stumbling past these like cage-feeling walls, and eventually I'll find Chad. But that doesn't happen. Turns out she walked right into a trap. A cell door shuts behind her, and all of a sudden she's locked in a prison.
Oh my gosh, Chad?
And this is where things get wild. Chad wild. Clay.
Yeah, you did it.
Their videos here sort of break off into 2 different streams because V is uploading videos to her own channel and Chad is uploading videos to his own channel. So you find out that Chad is in an abandoned hospital, locked in a room, while V is in an abandoned prison, locked in a cell.
Chad, help!
And here, these videos sort of take on this weird new genre that I've never seen before. It's sort of like Dora the Explorer meets Saw. It's sort of like Saw for kids, where your main characters are stuck in this like really creepy, fucked up situation. They're kidnapped and imprisoned and forced to solve riddles to get out. But they're also doing that thing that kids shows do, where they're like, oh, I don't know how to solve this riddle. Can you help? Which honestly, I think is pretty messed up. Because these videos are obviously made for like 4-year-olds. And the situations, I think, are scary enough for little kids. You know, being kidnapped and whatnot. But the fact that V and Chad are like sort of putting the responsibility on the little kids to help them get out is even scarier probably for the kids. They're trapped in these creepy ass rooms. There are these weird creepy voices from their kidnapper playing all over the place. There's riddles, there's clues, and they need you, a 4-year-old, to help them get out. And what makes these videos 10 times better is that this villain, the hacker, seems to be the world's dumbest, most sloppiest criminal. He's constantly leaving clues and riddles to help the characters get out of these situations, which, I mean, if you were trying to kidnap somebody, you wouldn't do. Like here, there's this riddle, and he wrote, how many triangles do you see on the wall? And eventually when she gets that right, it ends up being part of the combination to unlock her from the cell. Like, why would he even write that down in the first place, unless he wanted the characters to get out? It doesn't make any sense. They do this really weird thing when they're asking the audience for help. They don't just do it like in Dora the Explorer, where Dora's like, do you see the little nutcracker guy in the background? Where is he? Oh, he's there! Thanks for yelling it at the TV! Where Dora pretends to be able to hear you speaking to the TV in real time, they ask you to comment your answer, and then they pretend that they can somehow see those comments before they've edited and posted this video. So take this triangle puzzle, for example.
Okay, all right, help me out. Let me know how many triangles you see. And I'm gonna try it and figure this out by myself too, but I need your guys' help.
Then she tries to figure it out for herself. She gets it wrong. Like a fucking amateur. But then she goes back and says she's going to look at the comments everybody else read.
Maybe I didn't do that correctly. I'm gonna look at your comments right now to see if you guys gave me any different numbers.
And then she ends up getting it right, and she thanks us all for helping her out by commenting. It's just like a really weird thing. I've never seen anybody pretend to be able to read comments on a video that they haven't posted yet before. That's the biggest indicator to me, that these videos are for people so young that they can't even like conceptualize how YouTube works, that you like film a video, edit it, and then post it, and by that time, like, what is in the video has already happened, like hours ago, days ago. This is clearly meant for people who just have no idea how videos work. There's lots of weird inconsistencies in these videos too. We can see that in Chad's video where he's trapped in the hospital. He's going around trying to like figure out clues and trying to figure out why he's in this abandoned hospital.
And is this an X-ray of my brain?
Did they remove half my brain?
In the first video, he's filming himself. You know, he's like vlogging.